Good morning and welcome to this episode of Minute with Mary. I'm going to be sharing with you a simple, easy Sunday fun day look. I'm going out with my family for a fun day out. Obviously, a fun day out. That's what we're doing for our fun day. And I wanted just to feel a little bit more pulled together. I still am recovering from a couple of breakouts and my face is a little more flushed than the rest of my body and my neck. So I'm going to be toning that down, doing a simple eye look and a very simple lip look to keep me going through the entire day. All of this makeup I'm putting on today is going to stay on all day long through the football game and everything. So come on and say a little hello. Whenever you get to watch this, leave a little hashtag hello lovely below. That's just a way for me to see who's able to watch the video. Know that your thumbs up, your hearts, your comments mean so incredibly much to me. And if you ever have any questions about any of the products that I use, please just put the word below that you want more info about, or you can shoot me a message and I'd be more than happy to help you. So to start things off, I already did my skincare routine. I washed, moisturized, did my serums for hydration, and I've already put on some primer. So you put about a pea-sized amount of primer. It's this velvety, smooth, translucent product that you put in. It fills in the fine lines and pores and really makes sure that your makeup stays on your face all day without shifting around or settling in those pores. The next thing I'm going to do is I was planning on putting on a eyeshadow. Oh, I took the wrong one out. What do you know? Does that ever happen to you where you take something and you're like, that was not exactly what I was planning on putting on? All right, I'm going to put on some eye primer then. Because the product I thought I have is not the right one. All right, so I'm going to be putting on some eyeshadow primer. Hi, Allison. Hi, Kathleen. Once again, I want this look to last me all day. I'm hanging out with my littles today and my hubby. So eye primer is great, especially for those of you who have a bit more oily of an eye. You'll know that because your eye makeup likes to fold inside your crease, or if you're someone who has hooded eyelids like myself. So just like you put on face primer, you do need to prime your eyelids. I generally use a Splurge cream eyeshadow in the shade Victorious. It's nude, and it kind of cancels out any of this discoloration that I have on my lids. But since I can't find that one today, I'm going to put foundation on, but I've put that eye primer on to really act like a nice sticky base. Hi, Diana. Hi, Allison. Hi, Kathleen. All right, so I've let that primer sit on my face for a little bit. You do want to give it a couple of minutes so it can sink in and do its thing. I'm going in today with my spray foundation, which is an aerosol can, so you do need to shake it. Shake up all of your liquid or cream products before you apply it. Hi, Kristen. How are you? So I'm getting really excited. My Minute with Mary business has been such a blessing in my life. You know, I had started it, hello, baby. I had started it really, okay, shh. Hey, go check on Daddy. See if Daddy's ready to go to the museum. Go see. I had started it because I was feeling really down about myself. Actually, after I had my little last, I was just feeling kind of frumpy and like I wasn't taking care of myself. And so I got this amazing kit of makeup just to make myself feel better. And then from there, it really raised my confidence. I was spending more time taking care of myself. And I said, you know what? Maybe I can help other people feel the same way. Maybe I can share some tips and tricks and things that work for me and show little demonstrations and help people feel more confident along the way. And it has been such a blessing. And as a thank you for anyone who's supported me, whether you've purchased products or if you've just tuned into my videos, which isn't even a just tune in, I appreciate when you watch my videos. For anyone who's done that, I'm going to be having 9 days of sales starting this Friday. So I know Black Friday is next Friday, but that's like too late, right? We want to start treating ourselves and feeling like we feel confident and creative and play with some new makeup before it gets too late. So once again, that's the spray foundation. I'm going to just do a little extra on spots where I need a little extra coverage, but you can see how it toned down. I have a lot of discoloration on my face, freckles, age spots, just overall like a lot more color in this side, but when you look to my neck, it's not the same shade. So my goal is to match my neck and then it all feels pulled together. So I'll just do one extra little spritz and cover some areas where I've got a little bit more discoloration coming through. Bada bing, bada boom. So yes, starting this Friday, I'm going to have 9 days of sales with some awesome items, some tried and true items, some of my best-selling items, some limited edition fun items that we've got going on. So I want to make sure that you know about it if you're not yet in my VIP group. This is only for customers, not for presenters. So if you're a friend of mine who's a fellow presenter, I'm sorry. But for customers or people who might want to know more, you can search that hashtag Minute with Mary and request to join my marvelous VIP group. I'm going to be sharing all of the specials in that group for 9 days. And when they're gone, my friends. When they're gone, they're gone. So you definitely want to check it out, whether for yourself or for gift items for your friends or family. It's really going to be a little bit of something for everybody. So you can see I have a bit more pronounced freckles on my nose. I kind of like them, so I don't go too crazy there. Boom. Now, when you put on fuller coverage foundation for the first time, if you're someone who really does either light foundation or no foundation, when you put it on for the first time, you're going to look at yourself and say, I'm Casper the Friendly Ghost. But if we're matching our neck, we did the right thing. We did the right thing because now we just have to add color back where we want it. I am going to set this product just because I want it to be more of like a super matte finish today, so I am going to go in with some pressed powder. You could go in with a pressed like a translucent setting powder as well. So I'm just going to add a little bit of pressed powder. This is the shade Velour. So I do like to use the shade Scarlet as my spray foundation base, but I personally like... Hi, little one. Did you find your daddy? Yeah, you found him? Okay, go see if he's almost ready so we can go to the museum. And I am going to put a little bit on my eyelids. If you do not use like the Victoria Splurge Cream eyeshadow and you do have discoloration on your lids, putting on that kind of a nude base for your eyelids is going to set your shadows up for success. All right, so I've got a really matte look going on. The other thing I love about the pressed powder is it's a little compact, so it comes with a mirror and a sponge, so I can touch up throughout the day if I do have anything that I need to check up on. All right, so we've got that going on. I'm going to brush out any foundation I got on my brows. Got to go quickly so we can go to this the museum, which I'm really pumped about. Do you guys have a favorite museum near you? We are traveling a little bit for the museum today. And I'm just going to take the light bronzer. Yeah, baby. Yeah. So as I was saying, this makeup company, you know, it's just a way for me to thank you all for your support. Because as you can hear in the background, I'm a mom. Boo. And I love it. It was like my lifelong dream to be a mom. Come here, Bugaboo. Come here. It was a lifelong dream of mine to be a mom, and I am so blessed to not only have my kids, but also through this company, I'm able to make the income that I was making with my previous jobs. I was a music teacher before, and as much as I love music and I love teaching, it was something that I wanted to put on hold while I had these kids. With the rising costs of daycare and everything like that, I was going to be teaching and pretty much making nothing, like coming home and giving my paycheck to the daycare. And also, I'll be real with you, I've talked a little bit about my anxiety issues that I have. I was having anxiety issues with all of like the drills that now have to happen in, I'm not going to talk about what it's about, but the drills that have to happen sadly now in schools nowadays. So it was causing me anxiety, and I thought, you know what, I'm like working and I'm not making any money because I'm giving it all to childcare, and I am anxious while I'm at school because I'm picturing this terrible situation happening to my kids. I would rather be home with my kids. And if I could find a way to be able to still contribute fiscally to my family while I'm home with the kids, awesome, right? So that's what this has actually done for me. You drank some soda. Where did you find all these treats, you silly goose? Okay, that soda's old, all right? Meaning last night. Hi, Sharon. How are you? So I've really had such a blessing with this company, and that's why I just want to give back with 9 days of sales, of just like letting you all, you know, spoil yourselves rotten during this holiday season. And as I said, if you're not in the market for makeup, if makeup isn't your jam, know that just your presence watching these videos means so much to me. Giving a thumbs up or a heart helps boost my Facebook algorithm so that other people can see it, and it also just makes me feel like, yay, someone's watching this and it's helpful. Hey, Megan. So just so you guys know, that's why I do what I do. It's not it was a very amazing surprise that I joined, and it just was something that was boosting my confidence, and I realized that I was finally, taking a little extra time and care and self-love on myself. But then it became this extra source of income for my family that has now allowed me this amazing opportunity to really be home and raise my babies while I help women from around the globe, feel more confident with makeup. So it's just been extraordinary. And I really, really, really want to take the time to thank you, because whether you've purchased a mascara from me or if you've just tuned in for a couple of my videos here or there, every single little bit that you've done has helped. Hi, Lovey. Thank you. Is that what you're wearing to the museum?
Nope.
Oh, okay. It's like pajamas. I'm like, okay, we're going that cash. So, yeah, I just truly, truly appreciate it. And if you ever have any questions about the company, I'm an open book when it comes to it. Oops, you all right, love?
Hey!
The other thing, yeah.
I saw a spoon in there.
You saw a spoon in there? What's a spoon doing in my makeup?
Okay, hey, Gremlin, this way.
Can you bring it upstairs? It's a baby spoon. I knew what I was doing that for. I was trying to do like a cut crease eyeshadow look. Why don't you bring that upstairs?
Okay,
It didn't go over well.
Okay,
So,
hey.
yeah, one of the other reasons that I joined this company is that they were actually founded to help fund a foundation that helps adult women who are survivors of childhood sexual abuse. And as a mother, it's something that I knew was happening in the world, but I didn't realize that it was 1 in 4 women. And it's something that I just really am passionate about. You're just being goofy. He's trying to distract me while I'm having a serious discussion. Does anyone else have a family that does this? They're like, oh, you're working? I'm just going to be a goober. Should I turn the camera the other way?
If you want to go. It'll be much of one.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's something that, I knew was prevalent in the world, but I didn't realize that it was 1 in 4 women had this kind of abuse as a child, and that, hi Christina, and that 1 in 6 men, 1 in 6 boys. So it's something that I've wanted to learn more about and to help protect my kids from, and to help talk about it a little bit more in society. So when you do make purchases through minutewithmary.com at checkout, you get this option where it says, do you want to round up to the nearest dollar and have your donation go to the unique foundation? And I always encourage people to do that. It's just a great way to add that little extra bit. And then what happens is the founders from our company double that amount. So they're able to take their money, and so whatever people donate, they then triple it. It's awesome. It's awesome. I've had 2 friends who have now gone to this retreat that is fully funded. So people who are victims, they're able to go to this retreat where they can meet other people who are survivors, and they get therapy and physical activities to help them feel like they're more empowered with their bodies. And it's just an absolutely beautiful retreat that is held, and it's for free. It's for free. Anyone can apply to go to it. Any woman who was a victim. They don't get super in depth about what happened in the application process. Some people have said, I don't really want to fully delve into this, and that's not what it's for. You know what I mean? It's like, if you are asking for this help, then they are going to be trusting that you are asking for this help. And we actually now have 2 locations, one in Utah and one in Georgia. So one that's a bit easier for people who are on the East Coast or in Europe. And it's fully funded. So they just go, and all their meals and their lodging and their activities are paid for. And it was something that, when I tried on this makeup, it made me feel so amazing and beautiful. And then knowing that also, that's why this company was created, that the founders created this company. They were already self-made millionaires. They did not need extra money, but they realized that there was a severe need and this epidemic going on. So they wanted to help victims, but also they have this website called Defend Innocence, which is great for parents like myself. It gives free tools for how to talk with your kids at different ages to help prevent any of this from happening in the future. So I myself, as a mom of a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old, I utilize this website so that I know how to talk with them and how to protect them rather than scaring them. It's really age appropriate topics, but it's been extraordinary. So if you do have kids in your lives, whether they're nieces, grandkids, your children, just know that Defend Innocence is an extraordinary resource. All right, we are going to go in with a little bit of Slick. Oh, was this Delirious? I thought this was Slick. Delirious, which is a pink shimmer. I'm just going to be using that as a center lid shimmer. I used the shade Astute as my transition. Hi Tamra, hi Candy. Thanks for watching, guys. So once again, just a really, really easy look. I used primer on my face. I used my spray foundation, which gives excellent coverage, doesn't settle in the pores, is like a really amazing, amazing product. I do recommend it with the Kabuki brush. It gives fuller coverage. And then I used Astute on my eyelid. I'm now using the shade Delirious, which is a really fun pinky shade that you can see right there on the inner 2/3. And then I'm going to go in with a bit darker of a shade, Conspicuous, which is more of a raspberry berry shade. I'm just going to use that in my outer lid right there. Working with some fun pinks, some fun raspberry pinks today. Nice and easy. And this is really the technique that I do for almost all of my eyeshadow looks. You can use 3 colors, and you can just do a transition shade, an inner lid shade, an outer lid shade, and bada bing, bada boom. You look super pulled together. You've got a lot of dimension with your eye looks. I will tell you, if you work with pinks for your eyeshadows, you do want to make sure that you use an eyeliner so that there is a break between the pink on your lids and then if you do have any pink in your eyes. So I'm going to share with you how I do that. I don't always use like a strong eyeliner, but because I am using a pink eyeshadow, I'm going to want to make that happen. All right, boom. So eyeliner, we'll take a little dip and draw. Sorry for getting down. It's so hard to talk about that topic of abuse, but on the flip side, it's very important because it has been happening to statistically, it's been reported to be happening 1 in 4 women, which means that it's actually happening even more than that because not everybody reports when they go through abuse like that. So see how I've just added a very, very fine line. You can use a pencil, you can use a shadow. I'm using a liquid eyeliner, and it just adds that distinct end of where the pink eyeshadow is, and then makes the whites of my eyes pop a little bit more. Hi, Bailey. So I'll do it again on this eyelid. So once again, if you ever use pink eyeshadows, just a tip is to make sure that you do have a pretty distinguished line of eyeliner. It doesn't need to be thick. So I have slightly hooded eyes. I don't have a lot of eyelid real estate, but because I'm using this liquid dip and draw eyeliner, I will have that like stark contrast between where my eyelid ends and where my eyes begin. Morning, morning, friend. All right. Boom. And let's get some mascara up in here. I comb through my lashes. If you have eyelashes that have been growing, maybe you've been using my lash serum and your eyelashes have been growing, check to make sure that your lashes don't have cowlicks. A lot of people have cowlicks, like myself, in their eyelashes, just like you have cowlicks in your hair. So if you find that when you put on mascara, things kind of get a little wonky sometimes, and you're using a great quality mascara, and it happens with every mascara, it might actually be that you have cowlicks. So combing through your lashes, either with a lash comb or even like a spoolie brush, will help kind of unsnarl those little eyelash hairs to set them up for success. All right, let's put on this mascara, and I'll do a quick lippy, and we'll be good to go. We'll be good to go, my friends. So thank you guys, honestly, from the bottom of my heart, for tuning in for these videos and for being just wonderful, kind participants in whatever way that you do for my Minute with Mary business. I never thought that I would be selling makeup online. I went to school to be a music teacher, you know, I knew I was going to be a mom, but this has brought me so much confidence. I love the mission of uplifting and empowering and validating other people, and I love the mission of the Younique Foundation, and it has been such a blessing to be able to connect with people from across the globe. And it's not that we need to wear makeup. It's not that we need to be glamazons or be fake. Like, it's just that sometimes makeup can help us feel a little bit more polished and pulled together or creative. And I love just meeting people and kind of joining in with that process. So honestly, thank you. And as a token of my thanks, I do have those 9 days of Minute with Mary deals going on starting this Friday. If you want to make sure that you're really in the know, I recommend that you search that hashtag Minute with Mary right here on Facebook and join my Marvelous VIP group so that you're in the know. But even if you're not in the market for makeup, know that when you like my posts, or if you comment, or when you do those little hashtag hello lovelies like I ask in these live videos, that helps my business out. If you have any other friends who, you know, have little online shops here on Facebook, know that interacting with posts is super important to us. It like helps us know that it's being seen. But when you like it or comment, it actually helps Facebook know, oh, this is a useful post, like someone else might like this. So just because if you like it or comment on it, it might decide to show it in another one of my friends' feeds, because Facebook's going to say, well, Christina found this useful, so maybe someone else will find it useful. So I appreciate you, and I thank you for anything that you've done for my company. Really, really, from the bottom of my heart. All right, got a little bit of those baby lashes down below. Try not to make a silly face, but it happens every flippin' time. And I'm gonna do a fun little lip. So I did put on some Hottie Lip Plumper. It is amazing. For me, it doesn't plump my lips like big old fake, but what it does do is it seems to plump up the ridges in my lips. Just as I've gotten older, I've had a few ridges kind of pop up. I'm just gonna wipe that off, just like that. And I'm going to do a fun, bold lippy today. Let's see, which one do I want? Because I'm doing pink eyeshadows. Let's see. Am I doing a bold lippy is the question. I did do that. You know what I'm going to do, guys? I'm going to do a lip powder. All right, this one is, what shade are you? Captivating. Captivating lip powder. Yeah, that's bold. Alright. Oh, what's cool about these lip powders is that it's a powder, but when it hits your lips, it turns to a cream. And then what I recommend, if your lips aren't perfectly even, like mine aren't, is to possibly get a coordinating lip pencil, so that way you can be a little bit more defined. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Get my little lip pencil. This lip, this side of my lip is a little smaller than the other side. And when I wear bold lip colors, you can see it a little more. There you go. Such a fun color. This is really long lasting, these products. And what I love about it is that it just, like, it's a powder. It's just really neat. It's a really different kind of lip product than I usually use. Go a little bit more. Perfect. What do you guys think? What do you think of this lippy, Blake?
Very nice.
Yeah. All right. Thank you guys so much, honestly, for everything. I appreciate you. I appreciate you watching this video. I hope that you find the tips and tricks that I share useful. If you ever have any suggestions for things that you would like to see me cover, let me know. Make sure you click that hashtag Minute with Mary and request to join my Marvelous VIPs. I don't want you to miss out on any of the potential deals and sales that I have going on starting this Friday, and I'll talk with you soon. Thanks.